Hey guys, Sanjam here. Welcome to episode 13 of Superhero Spotlight. And in this spotlight, we've taken a look at a character who's been around for a long time, but has recently been dealt some great publicity as of late, good publicity, and that is the Flash. Now, little backstory as far as the Flash goes: his real name is Barry Allen. How he got his powers was an accident during an accident in a lab, in a science lab, where he tapped into the Speed Force. Now, the Speed Force is a power that allows, I guess, the person to have accelerated speed, which is, basically lets him go really, really fast. But that's not the total extent of his powers. He can phase through walls. He can have, do a myriad of things with his powers. It's just, have a short-term memory as far as doing complex things and then doing it and then forgetting about it. That type of thing. It's very, very cool, different uses of his powers. One of the things that intrigues me about the Flash is that his weakness is based on how much food he eats. He has to consume a large amount of food in order to keep up his metabolism. If he doesn't eat a certain amount of food or doesn't, he burns out his food too fast, he basically is slowed down and needs a bit of rest. So basically his power is equivalent to how much he eats and how much food is stored in him. This is basically a side effect of the Speed Force. That because he needs a large amount of food, he needs, and it goes so fast, he needs all that food quantity. Another thing that is very intriguing about the Flash is that they tend to worry about slowing down. They have this sort of psychological thing about slowing down, never being able to slow down anymore, which is very, very intriguing, because it's recently come up in some of the Geoff Johns work. And yeah, it's very, very cool. I don't really like that. Speaking of Geoff Johns, he's doing a book, Flash Rebirth, which has been very, very awesome. I suggest picking that up in trade because it's a very, very good read. It's going on its last issue pretty soon. Who knows when that's going to come out, though? It's been a while. It'll be a while before that comes out. Between issue 4 and issue 5. It was a couple months, so if you want to pick up the last issue and find out what happens, pick it up. But I think it'll ruin it if you haven't read the first one. Anyway, he's been in a lot of DC stuff as of late. Final Crisis, his own book, Blackest Night. He's been involved in a lot of stuff lately, which I think he deserves because. He's, like I said, he's a very intriguing character. He's not like an all-powerful superhero. He's one of the members of the Justice League, one of the founding members of the Justice League, and I think he deserves a little limelight. And I know Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, even Green Lantern right now is getting a lot of publicity right now. And I think the Flash deserves a little limelight. And there's more to him than his power. I think he's a more in-depth character than a lot of people realize. He, carries a lot of responsibility, with his marriage, with, his work and everything like that. He's sort of kind of like a Spider-Man in a way, but as far as responsibility and his powers go, but he's just pretty awesome. He's an awesome guy. I think he's a great superhero. Now, he's been in a TV show, The Flash, which was made in the 90s, I believe it was. That was actually a pretty good show. I remember watching that with my father when I was younger. Pretty good show. I really did like it. Kept very close to the superhero continuity. It's kind of like Smallville is, how Smallville is now. So when it wasn't cheesy or anything like that, I didn't think so, but very cool stuff there. As far as animated stuff go, Super Friends, Justice League, the first Justice League and Justice League Unlimited, the new Batman show, The Brave and the Bold. I think he's been in that one. I believe so. What else? He's been. His comics are really great. Just great stuff from the Flash. Great stuff. And I really do hope for the future that he maybe gets a movie, because I think he deserves one. And I think it'd be interesting for Flash too. I think it would raise his popularity more, his interest in comic books more, if a movie comes out, much like it does for a lot of the movies that are going out right now. And really, too, he's become a lot of a whipping boy, so to speak, because of all the stuff that happened in Final Crisis. He died so many times during a lot of big events that happened in the DCU. I think he deserves some limelight because he's been the characters in general has been beaten up so much, killed off so many times. He returned so many times. I think he deserves a bit of credit and a bit of a limelight for a while, because you kill him so many times, and you feel sorry for him. So make sure you rate, comment, subscribe, and for the next superhero spotlight, we'll be doing this on a suggestion, on a request. The Punisher. Someone wanted me to do the Punisher. I'll put that in the annotations up here somewhere. Who wanted me to do the Punisher? And this is going to be interesting. So see you guys then.